giving you information that you need, only fun and without all the boring stuff, from down the street and around the globe. This is Good Day Every Day on Zooglio, your go-to source for information, entertainment, and fun. And now, Good Day Every Day with your host, Fox Williams.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Fox Williams. Man, oh man, do schools do anything right anymore? The latest UTS data reveals that standardized test scores for high school juniors have fallen now for the 10th year in a row. Can you believe that? But first, we have some breaking news from the town of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Many still associate Pigeon Forge with the bright lights of Dollywood. But as travel restrictions tightened over the past few decades, this once prosperous tourist town has felt the pinch. Now, all that remains are some new small businesses and the Southern Gospel Museum, which was recently sold to an Indian investment firm with plans to convert the complex into a religious and cultural center for the region's burgeoning South Asian population. Clearly, there's trouble a-brewing in Dollywood. Joining me now with more details is Zooglio's own spiritual affairs correspondent, Tracy Bard.
Namaste, Fox, and a blessed morning to you as well.
Yes, that's the spirit. Tracy, this redevelopment is being held up because some local residents don't like the idea of having Dollywood being sold to Bollywood. Is that correct?
It is, Fox. The protests have been organized by members of the God's Eternal Light Church that do not want the Southern Gospel Music Museum replaced by an Indian cultural center and house of worship.
So there's a large population of South Asians in the area that have no site of worship in close proximity to Pigeon Forge?
Yes, Fox. Businesses serving the South Asian community have grown dramatically in the past few years, leading to resentment from established residents.
But hasn't the money already changed hands in the sale of the museum?
It has, Fox. So the Patel Group now owns the complex. But in a move seen as bowing to the pressure from their constituents, local officials have imposed an injunction on any new construction or demolition on the property and declared the museum a protected historic site.
How about that? So they own the land and the property, but they can't really use it. Is that correct?
In a nutshell, yes, Fox. As a compromise with the Patel Group, some local officials have proposed a rezoning plan to allow the new owners to keep ownership of the land and be given a smaller tract of land in the city limits to build a modest facility that will not create traffic and parking concerns.
Any interest in that plan on the part of the investors, Tracy?
They are exploring all options to lift the injunction. The opposition to the Patel Group in town is still strong, but large-scale investments in the region are few and far between.
There it is, folks. Tracy, thanks for enlightening us. Don't go anywhere. We're coming right back to discuss the future of education with the teachers from the UTS.
Greetings, educators. What is happening in Pigeon Forge is not just a property dispute. It is reflective of the growing strength of intolerant groups across the country that often cloak their divisive agendas in the facade of religious faith. Followers of other non-Christian faiths are being targeted by extremist groups and have reported experiencing similar pressures. Their houses of worship are deemed illegal or disruptive, and a growing number of people seem to have forgotten that freedom of religion is one of the bedrocks of this society. The only way to stop this rising tide of intolerance is to build awareness. As a starting point, let's tackle the following questions.